Briasia Richardson, our guest this morning, and we're expecting Coach Derrick Crawford to join us momentarily too. Briasia is a part of the Lady Aggie basketball team, and Briasia, the Lady Classic coming up next week. And first of all, you've been playing basketball ever since you could walk almost, right?
Yes, sir. Almost.
Talk a little bit about playing at Sylacauga High School.
Well, when I very first started playing basketball, Sylacauga was, of course, on the team. And
you see her the other night?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Looking up to her as a leader, you know, always motivated me, and actually is the reason why I'm the player I am today.
When you first began playing basketball, I mean, here you are a senior, or your final year at the high school, Sylacauga High School. Did you think you'd progress to where you are now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because Coach Crawford always tells us if we work hard, then we can be the best we can be if we only work hard. So I work hard every day.
We'll talk about this basketball team for Sylacauga Lady Aggies this year.
We're an outstanding team this year. We have to do a lot of things to be great, and our team, the way we're heading the right way to do that, to be a great team.
Walk us through a practice under Coach Derrick Crawford.
We're talking intensity, full out. We always work on defense and always working on moving fast. Whatever we do, we move fast in it. But we always know that in order to be the team that we need to be, we always have to box out. We got to do everything. Everybody has a job, and we have to box out. If that's rebounding, if it's our job, we have to rebound, knocking down shots, all that. So, yes.
Do you hate to hear him call your name?
No, not really.
Briasia Richardson. Now, you're a senior,
Yes, sir.
and we got the Lady Aggie Basketball Classic coming up next week. And what a draw for you guys. Winona Dragons, and they've been state champion forever, hadn't they?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is a pretty good tournament starting Monday. You got Childersburg and Ben Russell at 3, Talladega and Opelika at 4:30, Lochapoka and Oak Mountain at 6, and the Lady Aggies and Winona at 7:30. It's a 3-day tournament, Monday through Wednesday. And how important is a tournament like this for you guys to get off on the right foot?
It's very important, especially starting out with Winona because they're 5A champs. But it's getting us to, is helping us to, like, you know, that tough team, you know, just know where we're standing at, how we're gonna do.
Now, you play strong forward?
Yes, sir.
What does that entail?
A lot of rebounding, box out, and a lot of physicality.
Don't talk about that. You know, used to, we would think as ladies basketball is no touch. That's not the case now, is it?
Oh no, it's always hands on, boxing out, you know, jumping, rebounding, but girls slapping and all that. Yes, a lot of physical.
Yeah.
Touching.
Does playing under Coach Crawford, are you tired at the end of practices? Are you tired at the end of the games?
Yes.
How do you prepare for a game as compared to, hey, you got school too?
It kind of comes natural now because I'm used to it now, but just got to play through because it's gonna be like that in college. You know. Always gonna be tired.
Speaking of college, tell us a little bit about as far as your career and how many points a game do you average last year?
I averaged like 10 to 12 points.
And rebounds?
Like 18.
Okay. So obviously you've got a future at the next level. Talk about that possibly.
I'm looking for offers to playing basketball, but if that don't work out, you know, I'm just gonna go into my culinary.
Yeah. Now, when you play, whether it's practice or a game, is it all out for you? You try to pace yourself some?
No, sir. I try to go full throttle because if we don't go full throttle at practice, then what it's gonna be like in the game.
Yeah. All right. Briasia Richardson, our guest this morning. She is a senior over at Sylacauga High School, and are we going to be talking to Coach Crawford? Okay. All right, let's get a quick break and we'll get Coach Crawford in, and he's going to tell everything you didn't tell. Okay? Back with more Daybreak right after this. Briasia, we finally get the old guy to join us this morning. Coach Crawford, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us. Big game last night. Talk about that.
Yes, huge ball game last night. We played an outstanding Anniston basketball team last night. Of course, you know, they've been in the Final Four the last 5 consecutive years. He had 8 returning players off last year's team. It was a battle. It was a battle there.
Why such a strong early season schedule?
Well, one thing, you know, we've been snake bit over the last couple of years with injuries. We got a lot of pieces back. We got 7 girls back on this team that we had off the Final Four run. So they've all grown up now, and it's a veteran basketball team. And we just want to position ourselves so at the end of the season we'll be in position to make a run.
How far can this team go?
As far as they want to go. As far as they want to go. Have some great pieces, great leadership.
What about this young lady?
This is a great leader, great leader. She's my coach off the floor that take care of all the little small things. She's the mother hen, as they call her. Mm-hmm. And when I need to get a message out to all of them, you know, I contact her. She take care of it. And so when me and my assistant coaches have our back turned, she take care of it.
Now what, this is your 12th year?
Yes, this is my 12th year as the head girls coach at Sylacauga High School.
A big tournament coming up next week, and I was talking to Briasia, and you couldn't have drawn a tougher foe in the first round.
Hey, they called us. They called us, and I actually had a chance to talk with them yesterday. They called us. They wanted to play, and they said, "We'll come to you." And so, why not jump in it right off the bat? You know, you're looking at we open our season up with two of 3 outstanding opponents that are Final Four opponents, and then we're going to play an outstanding Coosa Central team on Friday night that is really, really good.
So there's no rest for the weary.
No.
I mean, you're out of the gate and you guys are playing. The tournament itself begins on Monday, and you talk about some of the teams in it and teams that are recognizable, including Childersburg.
Yes.
And that's an age-old rival for you guys. They play Ben Russell at 3, Talladega, Opelika, and you guys have had some wars with Talladega.
Yes, we had some serious wars with Talladega, especially over the last 5 years. Mm-hmm. Some serious wars, and she will have an outstanding basketball team. We was able to get Coach Keith in it because there's a team out of Georgia that she'll play, I want to say, on that last day that has 2 of the top bigs in America. That's on it. One of them is rated #1 junior in America. And not only that, of course, Buchanan out of Talladega is rated one of the best juniors in America as well. So we got some good athletes coming in. And not only on the last day, and I know you might cover it, we got some really, really big ball games that's going to be at Sylacauga High School, which is really a showcase. We call it a tournament, but it's actually a showcase of good girls' talent out of our area.
Lochapoka is a team that's pretty doggone good themselves.
Traditionally, they've been to the Final Four as well 3 of the last 5 years, so they will be a tough opponent for Winterboro. And hey, it's a great tournament to see, great showcase to see.
How does it feel, and I guess how will it feel when you hit the floor for the Lady Aggie Basketball Classic starting next week in this beautiful Ephesus that you got to play on now?
Oh my God, we a lot of shots going out to a lot of people, especially our administration, Matt Hubbard, Dr. Freeman, all those guys of putting on a beautiful facility for us. And hey, kids love it, and you know, we're looking forward to play that first ball game on the versus Winona. Why not? You know, got #1 team in Alabama in the last 3 straight consecutive years, and we get to play them there.
Briasia, does that cause you to swallow hard when you're playing a team like Winona?
No, sir, not at all. I'm used to it. It's gonna be a battle. And
now,
I'm ready for it.
What about, as far as you're concerned, the other Lady Aggie basketball players about playing in a new arena like this? Is basically brand new.
Yes, sir. It's nothing new to us because we've done played them before, and we're ready. We got our shoes strapped up and we're ready for it.
What about the game last night for you?
was a battle. It was definitely a battle. We got to do better on a lot of things, excel on a lot of things, but overall, it was a great win.
Okay. Coach Crawford, the final score from last night?
Was it 64-52?
Wow. Is this team, you've had some special teams, and you coached under a legend
Yes.
Years ago. Is this team one of those teams you look at it and say,
Yes, it is.
okay?
It is. It is. Oh, I'm sorry. It is. It is. That's my alarm going off.
That's
Sorry.
probably some of your fans calling you, Coach.
No fans, no fans. But this team, Jimmy Dale, this team could be as good as any team we've had if we stay healthy.
This season is a long year.
Yes.
Very demanding with classes and basketball practice and games. How do you teach the young ladies to keep that balance?
We take them one day at a time. It's a one-game season. Every game we play, and we really do. We take that approach. We really don't talk about the next opponent. We're talking about it this morning. We don't talk about the next opponent till that game comes up of that week or less than the same week. And I'm going to throw this out here. We'll play another outstanding opponent at Christmas break, a team out of Georgia, Willard, Georgia. That was a Final Four team out of Georgia. So we'll match up with another opponent at Faulkner. It's not at Faulkner, it's at Carver, Birmingham, the Ball and Prep showcase. So we want to get out there. We got kids that we want to get in school. So you got to put them on that big stage where people see them.
Is there, I don't know where I got this, but is there a connection with one of the teams from Georgia in this tournament that played at Sylacauga High School?
Yes, it is. What's that? Was it South Gwinnett?
Okay.
South Gwinnett, Canada Holtzclaw.
Yeah.
Ex-Lady Aggie. She was on that 92 state championship team.
She's a great player.
Great player. She went on and played at University of Alabama. Graduated from there and went on coached at Austin PE. So Winona liked playing certain type teams. So I made a call. Kadada said we'll be there. So she'll be here that last day to match up with a good Winona basketball team.
Well, certainly we want to invite people. Let's get some butts in the stands for this tournament.
Wouldn't that
too.
be awesome?
I'm telling you.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. We think we got a good product. We don't worry about winning and losing right now. We worry about building up, steady build up, build that ladder and build on up and climb that ladder. And that's what we're trying to do. And if you don't have anything to do on Monday night, Sylacauga Palace will be a good place
Hey,
to
let's
show
make it a point to be there. I mean, not just Monday, but Tuesday and Wednesday too.
Yes.
You can make it a week event for ladies basketball, and some of the best basketball that you're going to find is going to be right here in Sylacauga at the Lady Aggies Basketball Classic, November 21st through the 23rd. Briasia, do you look up to some of the players that's come out of Sylacauga High School?
Yes, sir. A lot of them. Shakayla especially, because I played with her, and now seeing her excel at Florida State and everything that she do is just a great motivation.
All right. Hey, we thank you both for being here this morning. And Coach Crawford, what about your assistants this year? Some folks you got working with you?
Yes, I have Coach Rebecca Williams. She's my main assistant. Also from the boys staff, I have Coach Jewel Jones that really do an outstanding job behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know, especially why I'm involved with football. He do a lot of my individual work. State giving new rules this year, we can do individual work. And he had Briasia and several of my girls that he took care of working on basic skill stuff to get us ready to open this season.
So this is a senior Layton team?
No, just 3 seniors.
Wow.
3 seniors.
So you can continue to grow and build.
That's what we want to do.
Has your coaching style changed?
I think so. It's really, I'm not going to say mellowed out, but it's more of a combination of a little Matt Hubbard, a little Marion Samuels, and Coach Martin with myself. Had to find the right niche that worked for us and worked for me, and we found it, and we've been very successful doing it.
Aren't you in action tonight?
No, we play again on Friday.
Okay.
Central Coosa at Central Coosa.
Okay. And tickets available for the tournament? Can you get them at the door or how?
At the door, $5.
Okay.
$5.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yes,
and
it is.
they'll have refreshments and all that kind
Yes,
of stuff, I'm sure.
yes, concession
All right.
will be open.
Briasia Richardson, along with Coach Derrick Crawford of Sylacauga High School, our guests this morning. The Lady Aggies Basketball Classic begins on Monday. Don't miss it.